Jalen Brunson's journey to NBA stardom is one of the clearest examples of preparation meeting opportunity. In a basketball world obsessed with size, athleticism, and hype, Brunson built his reputation differently. He was never the tallest player on the floor. He was rarely the fastest. He was not marketed as a once-in-a-generation athlete. Instead, he became elite through discipline, intelligence, footwork, leadership, and relentless consistency. His story is not about sudden greatness. It is about earning respect layer by layer until the basketball world had no choice but to acknowledge him. Born on August 31st, 1996, in New Brunswick, New Jersey, Jalen Brunson grew up surrounded by basketball from the very beginning. His father, Rick Brunson, played in the NBA and later became a coach, meaning basketball conversations were part of everyday life in the Brunson household. But while growing up around the game provided access and knowledge, it also created expectations. Jalen learned early that talent alone would never be enough. Fundamentals mattered. Preparation mattered. Discipline mattered. As a child, Brunson developed an unusually mature understanding of the game. He studied spacing, timing, angles, and decision-making long before most young players focused on those details. While other kids relied purely on athleticism, Brunson learned how to manipulate defenders mentally. That intellectual approach to basketball became his greatest advantage. Growing up in a basketball family also exposed Brunson to the harsh realities of professional sports. He saw how quickly roles changed, how temporary success could be, and how demanding the NBA environment truly was. Those experiences shaped his mentality. He understood that longevity required professionalism, adaptability, and emotional control. When the Brunson family moved to Illinois, Jalen's basketball reputation began growing rapidly. At Stevenson High School in Lincolnshire, Illinois, Brunson emerged as one of the most polished guards in the country. He controlled games with pace rather than explosiveness. He dictated tempo, created efficient offense, and rarely looked rushed. Coaches admired his leadership. Teammates trusted his decision-making. Opponents struggled with his composure. Brunson played with a level of control uncommon for his age. He understood how to manage pressure, how to read defenses, and how to make teammates better. As his high school career progressed, national recognition followed. Brunson became one of the top-ranked point guards in America, winning prestigious awards and leading his team to championships. Yet, even as attention increased, his mindset remained grounded. He continued emphasizing fundamentals over flash. That mentality made Villanova University the perfect fit. Under legendary head coach Jay Wright, Villanova emphasized discipline, spacing, teamwork, and accountability. The program demanded mental toughness and consistency. Brunson embraced that culture immediately. From the moment he arrived on campus, he prioritized learning rather than status. As a freshman, Brunson contributed to a Villanova team that captured the national championship. Although he was not yet the centerpiece, the experience accelerated his development. He learned how elite programs functioned under pressure. He learned the importance of preparation during deep tournament runs. Most importantly, he learned how leadership evolves. By his sophomore season, Brunson had become one of the most reliable guards in college basketball. His game was built on precision. He controlled pace masterfully, attacked mismatches intelligently, and used elite footwork to create space despite lacking elite athleticism. What separated Brunson from many guards was decision-making. He rarely forced offense. He valued possession control. He understood situational basketball at an advanced level. Coaches trusted him because he consistently made winning plays. During his junior season, Brunson elevated from star player to national powerhouse. He led Villanova with remarkable composure, guiding the team through one of the most dominant seasons in modern college basketball history. His leadership, efficiency, and consistency earned him the National Player of the Year award. Villanova's championship run solidified Brunson's reputation as one of the smartest and most dependable players in basketball. Yet despite overwhelming college success, NBA skepticism remained. Scouts questioned his size, explosiveness, and defensive ceiling. Once again, Brunson faced doubt. In the 2018 NBA draft, Jalen Brunson was selected in the second round by the Dallas Mavericks. For many players, second-round status becomes a limitation. For Brunson, it became motivation. From his first days in Dallas, Brunson approached the NBA with humility and urgency. He understood that second-round picks are rarely guaranteed opportunities. Every practice mattered. Every possession mattered. He prepared relentlessly. Playing alongside Luka Doncic accelerated Brunson's growth. While Doncic dominated headlines, Brunson quietly developed into one of the league's most reliable guards. He learned how to balance aggression with control, how to operate as both a scorer and facilitator, and how to impact games without demanding attention. Initially, Brunson's role fluctuated. Some nights he came off the bench. Other nights he started. Rather than complain, he adapted. His versatility became one of his greatest strengths. Over time, his confidence expanded. He attacked defenders fearlessly, especially in isolation situations. His footwork became elite. His ability to change pace and create angles compensated for physical limitations. Brunson turned craft into a weapon. As his production increased, so did league-wide respect. Teammates praised his professionalism. Coaches trusted him in pressure moments. Opponents recognized how difficult he was to guard despite lacking traditional superstar traits. The 2022 NBA playoffs became a turning point in Brunson's career. When injuries sidelined key teammates, Brunson stepped into larger responsibility and delivered. He scored efficiently, controlled tempo, and proved capable of leading an offense under playoff pressure. That postseason transformed perception. Brunson was no longer viewed as merely a solid role player. He was recognized as a legitimate high-level starting guard capable of carrying significant offensive responsibility. In 2022, Brunson signed with the New York Knicks, a move that dramatically shifted both his career and the franchise's direction. Joining the Knicks brought enormous pressure. Madison Square Garden magnifies everything. Success is celebrated loudly. Struggles are criticized relentlessly. Brunson embraced the challenge. From his first season in New York, he brought stability to a franchise that had spent years searching for leadership at the point guard position. His calm demeanor transformed the offense. He controlled pace, organized possessions, and consistently delivered in late-game situations. New York fans quickly connected with Brunson because of his toughness and professionalism. He played through contact, embraced pressure, and never appeared intimidated by the spotlight. His style reflected the city's mentality: hardworking, resilient, and unapologetically competitive. As his Knicks career progressed, Brunson elevated even further. He became an all-star level player and one of the league's most reliable clutch performers. His scoring expanded. His leadership deepened. His confidence became contagious. What makes Brunson special is not overwhelming athleticism. It is mastery of detail. He understands angles, timing, foot placement, and defensive tendencies at an elite level. He wins through intelligence and precision. Off the court, Brunson has maintained the same grounded mentality that defined him growing up. He credits family, coaching, and discipline for his success. Despite fame and financial growth, his approach remains rooted in preparation. Financially, Brunson's NBA success transformed his life. Contracts, endorsements, and marketability followed his rise in New York. Yet, even as recognition increased, he continued prioritizing basketball substance over celebrity culture. As a leader, Brunson sets the tone through consistency. Younger players observe his professionalism, preparation habits, and emotional control. He demonstrates that leadership is about reliability as much as charisma. Jalen Brunson's journey challenges modern basketball assumptions. He proves that elite athleticism is not the only path to greatness. Skill, intelligence, and discipline still matter. Fundamentals still matter. Preparation still matters. His story also reminds us that development is not always immediate. Brunson was doubted repeatedly at every level. Yet each time, he responded through growth rather than frustration. As his NBA career continues, Brunson stands as one of basketball's clearest examples of earned success. Nothing about his rise was accidental. Every layer was built through work. Jalen Brunson is more than a star guard. He is proof that composure can overpower chaos, that intelligence can overcome limitations, and that consistency creates legacy. Thank you to all the fans for watching and supporting this story. Your appreciation for discipline, perseverance, and true basketball growth gives meaning to journeys like Jalen Brunson's. If you enjoyed this long-form documentary-style story, please like, share, and subscribe. More powerful basketball stories are coming soon. and we sincerely thank you for being part of the journey.